I used to think that becoming her meant having it all together, but lately it's looked more like slowing down and letting God meet me right where I am. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to episode, I believe, 5 of Becoming Her with God. If you are new to this series, it's all about becoming the woman who God has always called me to be. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Last week, I was feeling a little bit sad, a little bit depressed, and honestly, it was so hard to shake those feelings. And out of nowhere, I got this intense migraine right before I was getting ready to finish uploading my video. Last week's episode, it just hit me out of nowhere. I don't know if that was spiritual warfare. I don't know if I just waited too late in the day to eat. I don't know what it was, but that was kind of crazy. But the purpose of this series, as I've mentioned before, is to show you guys the in-between, the real moments, and just talk to y'all about what I'm feeling. Not just the highlights, not just the ups, but also the downs, the in-betweens, and everything else around. I'm not really sure what triggered those feelings last week, but I do know that I'm gonna pick myself back up. I cannot stay in that place for too long because it's just not good. And don't get me wrong, you're gonna feel things as a human, and it's good to embrace that, not hide it, not bury it, and not act like it's not there. You have to deal with it, but I don't like to stay in that place. I decided the next day, you know what, let me pick myself back up because this is just not, this is not good. So I did pick myself back up. I've been picking myself up this whole week, and I just posted a video, I think yesterday. Well, at this point that y'all seeing this, it'll be 2 days ago. It's called like a gentle reset or something like that. And I just showed you guys what I do to reset, because I think we all just sometimes need a little reset. But the message of the video was kind of just to take care of yourself, take care of your environment, and make sure that you are doing everything you can to live as intentional as you can. If I don't encourage you to do anything else on this channel, I want to encourage you to get closer to God, number one, and two, to take care of yourself, to steward your life, steward your time. I don't believe you have to have everything in the world in order to make something happen. I believe we need to learn what to do with what we already have. I always think about the parable of the servants, where 3 servants were given gifts. 2 of them made something happen with them, and then one of them, who was only given 1 gift, ended up burying the gift because they were upset that they only got 1 and the other 2 servants got more gifts than them. The ones who did something with the gifts that they were given were blessed. The one who buried their gift and did nothing with their gift was considered wicked and lazy. I never forget that parable. And anytime that I feel like, man, I'm at a disadvantage, I feel like this, I feel like that, I always remind myself of that parable, and I say, you know what, I may not have this, I may not have that, but I do have breath in my body. I got the ability to see, to think, to move, etc. So let me get my tail up and let me do something with what I do have. And I'm not a mental health therapist. I'm none of that. I'm not saying to ignore what you're feeling. Again, you have to pay attention to what you're feeling. But I know the importance of not staying in that, at least for myself. So with that being said, I am about to work out. I will not record the workout today just because today is one of those types of days where I'm like, I'm just trying to get in and get out, and just having the thought of having to record the workout and do the workout, that would kind of take like a big mental toll on me today. So there are times where I don't mind recording, but today, if you know, it's just one of those types of days. So I am about to do my workout off camera, and then when I get back, I'm gonna shower, and then I'll probably pick the camera back up and just talk to y'all a little bit more. But I hope that message resonated with who it needed to resonate with. All right, y'all. Okay, lovelies, what is up? Your girl is back from the gym. I didn't even do nothing crazy. I just did a little 45-minute slight incline walk on the treadmill. I just wasn't really feeling like doing anything too intense today. I was really trying to just show up. So when I have moments of feeling like this, I just try to plan a lighter workout. And on days like that, my goal is to just get dressed and go, and then figure the rest out when I get there. So that was the type of workout that I did today. But I'm still glad that I showed up. But before I went to the gym, I was telling you guys that lately I had kind of been feeling a little bit depressed, and I've been feeling these things for, I guess, several reasons. But other than praying, journaling, and really just having quiet time with God, I also been baking. So baking is kind of just something that I've really been enjoying lately. So last week I made a brown sugar cake, and then the week before that I ended up making a cinnamon cake. The cinnamon cake turned out a lot better than the brown sugar cake because I had the ingredients that I needed, and by the time I made the brown sugar cake, we were kind of running low on the ingredients that I needed. So I mean, it was still good. Both of them were really good. And when I tell you my husband tore both of those cakes up, he tore them up, okay? So they were both still really good, but I think I want to make another cake. And then I made a pumpkin bread on one of my videos. It was a video I did months ago, and it did not turn out good, but I ended up remaking it, and I didn't film that one, but I remade it and I gave the rest to my brother. He said that was good. He was like, I thought it was gonna be dry when you said bread, but no, it was very moist, very good. But today I think I might make that cinnamon cake again. Only thing is that I don't know, let me check. I don't know if we have enough all-purpose flour. I totally forgot to get some yesterday. I did get some confectioner's sugar yesterday, because every time I make a cake, the ingredients always says to use confectioner sugar. We don't typically buy confectioner sugar. We normally buy, I think it's called granulated sugar, but I ended up getting some yesterday because I want to make just a better cake, and then I want to make some glaze. And every time I look at the glaze recipe, it always says that you need to use confectioner sugar. I mean, the glazes that I've been making, they've been turning out okay with the granulated sugar, but I just feel like it'll turn out a lot better if I have the right type of sugar. So I'm gonna try that today. Let me see how much all-purpose flour I have. I don't have that much sugar left. This is all the sugar that I have. And we got some baking soda. I feel like you always need baking soda when cooking a cake or even baking anything else. Let's see what else we got. I got some brown sugar left over. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize we were this on E with the all-purpose flour. Girl, let me see how much flour I got. This is probably not even half a cup. Oh my gosh. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to go on ChatGPT, tell ChatGPT all the ingredients that I have, and see what cake I could put together, because I don't know. Oh, and I also have some oil right here. I think that's a decent amount in order to make something happen. I don't know though about this flour. I don't know what I'm gonna be able to make with that little amount. Oh, I got baking powder up in here, so that's good. Got some baking powder as well. So we got confectioner sugar, baking soda, baking powder, vegetable oil, a little bit of flour, and then we got some brown sugar, and we got some pure cane sugar, which I don't know if I'll need that, but let me put all this into ChatGPT and let's see what we can make. So I'm gonna say, hey chat, I got a couple more ingredients yesterday. I'm typing so fast that I'm spelling stuff wrong. Ingredients. I got confectioner sugar, and what else did I get? Oh, eggs. We got eggs yesterday because we were out of eggs. So I got eggs, sugar, eggs. I think I got one more thing. What else did I tell y'all I got? I don't remember. Oh, butter. We had bought some butter yesterday because we were out of butter. So I got confectioner sugar, eggs, and butter. I just realized I only have about, that's probably like maybe a fourth of a cup of flour. I don't know if I can make something work with that. What can we make happen? Because I had already started this conversation up, so I'm just letting ChatGPT know what items I got yesterday. So let's see what it says. It says, oh, okay, this is actually a great ingredient glow up. With only 1/4 cup flour, we pivot away from cake into rich, custardy, brownie adjacent, butter forward territory. We can definitely make something good happen. I'll give you 3 strong options, starting with the best one. So option 1, they said we can make a flour light spiced butter custard cake. What? Think soft center, almost like a lava cake, meets spiced cake, very cozy. I don't know what that means. Okay, I'm gonna have to Google what a butter custard cake even looks like. And then, okay, it gives me the instructions. It says option 2, spiced butter blondie squares. I'm not looking to make brownies. I want to make a cake. I like cake. The third option is cinnamon butter mug cake. Okay, what is that? I don't know if I like these options. Okay, let me go on Google and see what a butter custard cake even looks like so I can see if that's what I want to make. Because out of the 3 options they gave me, that would probably be the one I go with. But I need to know what that is. I got to see what that look like, and I'm going to show y'all. Let me see. Okay, that kind of look like, I used to call them sponge cakes, but I think it's called angel cakes. I don't know if that's the consistency that it will have, but that's what these cakes look like to me. So I mean, it look good, I guess, but these cakes on here look like they got cream cheese filling, and I don't like cream cheese. Okay, I don't know how this gonna turn out, but I'm about to try it. Okay, I'm just about to try it. So it's called a flour light spiced butter custard cake. I don't know if that's focusing, but that's what we're about to make. So they give you all the ingredients right there. We're about to make it. We're about to see what it do. So we need the flour. I got the sugar. Oh, y'all, I got to take out the butter. Let me take that butter out. I do this every time when I'm about to make a cake. I always forget to take out the butter because you need room temperature butter for your cake. And I always forget to take it out. So let me go ahead and take this out. I'm only going to take one stick out. I think that should be enough. Okay, so while the butter is thawing out, I'm gonna go ahead and start prepping everything else. So let me get my measuring cups out. Okay, so 1/4 of a cup. I know you gotta mix the dry ingredients together first and then put everything else together. So we got cinnamon, nutmeg, and allspice. Let me get those. I feel like I use these three spices all the time. I always, oh, that's paprika. Y'all see how similar this paprika and this allspice look? I was cooking pancakes like maybe 3 weeks ago and I thought I was using allspice, but whole time I was using paprika, y'all. That's why reading, it really pays, okay? It pays off. Okay, so we got the allspice right here. Where is the nutmeg and cinnamon? Okay, cinnamon, and here's my nutmeg. I use these so much. I really don't have that much cinnamon left, but I think I got enough in order to make this cake work. So hopefully we could pull it off. Okay, what else do we need? Some baking powder. I got my baking powder already, and then some salt. Let me get the salt ready. Y'all, we got this big old thing from, where did we get this from? Sam's Club, and it's been lasting us. I don't even remember the last time we had to buy salt, because this big old box right here, it's really been getting us through. Y'all see this? Okay, yes. Okay, let me get my bowls ready. I got one bowl right here. I just realized that I cooked all that chicken, I think that was 2 days ago, and they are all taking up the Tupperware container. So I really only have that bowl. I don't know if I have another bowl to work with. Let me see. I could try to use a glass bowl. I don't know if this bowl is gonna be big enough, but I'm gonna see what I could do. Okay, so let's start off with the dry ingredients. Well, let me see what instructions they give us. Okay, preheat the oven to 325. Let me go ahead and do that. 325. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, let me take this pan. Am I the only one that stores stuff in the oven? It says grease a pan, grease a small pan or ramekins. I don't know what ramekins mean, but this is what I always bake my cakes in, or my loaves of bread. So this gonna have to do, okay? So they said to grease it. Let me dry this off first. But y'all, as I was saying, baking has just been my thing, the thing that I've been just taking solace in. I don't know, it's comforting, relaxing, and then I really like when I can make something new for my husband. And the thing about it is I feel like a lot of Christians, they kind of feel this pressure to put on a certain outlook to people, to make it seem like they don't go through anything, to make it seem like they don't have any feelings, like they don't go through sadness sometimes. And that's just not the case. That's not true at all. And I kind of probably used to be one of them people that felt that pressure, feeling like I got to make everything look like it's perfect, make my life look so perfect. And I'm not saying to put all of your business on the internet. I'll never be the person to tell you to do that. I just don't think that's wise. But at the same time, I also feel like we should be real with each other, especially us who are in the body of Christ. Just letting each other know that, like, you're not alone. You're not going through what you're going through alone. You're not the only one that feel that, because sometimes it could feel like you're the only one going through it when you are going through it. Like, I feel like the whole world is la 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 la, just lollygagging, and you going through it. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like being real is just always going to be the way to go for me. I don't always feel sad. Don't get me wrong. It's a lot of times where I feel joy. Like, I feel good. I feel motivated. But then it's also times where I just don't feel like that. And so I just been looking for different hobbies, looking for different things to get into, to just occupy my mind and not just be so focused on the hustle and the bustle of life. Like, I want to enjoy life. And I know this is a cliche thing to say, but when people are on their passing away bed, they are probably not going to say, I wish I worked harder. They're probably going to say, I wish I enjoyed life with my family, with my friends more. They probably won't wish that they worked harder. They're probably just going to wish that they did more in the department of enjoying life. So when I feel myself getting too tense, I try to just take a step back and realize, like, it's more to life than just grinding and working hard and stressing. You know, it's like, what you stressing for? You will not earn an hour extra in life by stressing. So it's like, just take a step back, reflect, slow it down. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what I had to do. I had to really slow it down, especially last week when I told y'all I got that migraine. I was literally about to finish up editing last week's episode. I was getting ready to upload it, but then out of nowhere, I got a major migraine, y'all. And I was glued to my laptop like the whole morning. And I feel like that might have been God telling me, like, slow down. You are doing good. I'm glad that you're working hard, but don't be so focused on this that it's taking your attention away from everything else in life. So yeah, I just feel like that was my little reminder. I needed to slow down. Okay, so let's look at these ingredients, y'all. Okay, first they're telling me to do the wet ingredients first. So let me do that. I think I'm gonna do it in this little bowl for right now. Whisk eggs and sugar until slightly pale. Okay, so how many eggs we need? We need 2 eggs. I wish y'all could see what I was doing. Let me see if I could get a different angle. Okay, wait, y'all can't see my face now. Okay, I think that's better. Let me up it a little bit more. Okay, so we need 2 eggs. Got my eggs right here. Okay, 1 egg. I'll be trying my best not to get no eggshells in that joint, because don't nobody want to be eating cake and eating an eggshell. Having some crunchy in your cake, that wouldn't be ideal at all. Okay, so we got our 2 eggs right there. I hate when the eggs get on my hands. Okay, what else, chat? What else we need? I pray this cake turn out right. I'm trying to open my phone. Lord help me. Whisk 2 eggs and sugar until slightly pale. So how much sugar do we need? Let's see. Half a cup of sugar. Oh boy, when I be getting this sugar together, I'll be like, this is a lot of sugar. I don't want no diabetes, okay? But I guess that's what the recipe say to do. Where did I put that cup? Okay, right here. So half a cup of sugar. I just know this sugar about to be messy. But let's see what we can make happen. I'm trying to get it to the bottom so that I don't spill it all over the place, but it is not cooperating. Okay, so half a cup of sugar. I'm gonna just pour it in there. I don't think y'all can see what I'm doing, can y'all? Okay. Oh, this stuff is messy. I think I'm gonna just dip the cup in there instead of pouring it, because I just know this is gonna be messy. Okay, I don't have a leveler, so I'm going to try to guesstimate. Oh Lord, I'm trying not to mess it up. Okay, I think that's good. Can y'all see that? Okay, half a cup of sugar. Ready to go. And what else we gotta do? So I gotta whisk these 2 together until they're lightly pale. Can y'all see what I'm doing? Oh Lord, I pray that this cake turn out right, honey. But yeah, y'all comment in the comment section down below. What's some hobbies that y'all like to do? Cause like one day I do want to take more culinary classes, and I really want to get into just being multi-talented and just having different interests, you know? If I get bored with one thing, I want to have another thing. Also reading is another thing that I've been really trying to get into. I just have a habit of starting a book and not finishing it, and so I'm trying to get better at that, but I still have not finished Poor Dad Rich Dad, and I said I was going to finish that before the end of 2025, which I did not do. So I need to get my life together, but I don't know, I just be getting bored with books sometimes, so that's why I kind of just been looking for another hobby. And like I said, just baking been kind of fun for me. But let me finish whisking this together. They said it's supposed to be pale. This don't look pale to me. This look yellowish. I don't know if I'm doing it right. Hopefully I am. Okay, next it says to add melted butter. The butter is still not melted. I might have to put it in the microwave for a little bit, because like I said, I forgot to start thawing it out already, but I don't want to melt it too much, so I'm gonna have to really be on top of the microwave. Okay, how much butter do I need anyway? I never even looked at that. Let's see, 1/4 cup of melted butter. Okay, that's cool. It tells you on this stick how many teaspoons and tablespoons and cups are equivalent to this whole stick. 1/4 of a cup equals 4 tablespoons. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's about half the stick, maybe a little bit more. So let me measure that off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, that's half. So I'm gonna put the other half back because I don't think I'm gonna need it. Well, I'm gonna leave it out because I might need the other half for the glaze. So I'm gonna leave that out, and I'm gonna just put this in the microwave and see what it do. I don't want it to overheat, so I'm staying close to this microwave. Oh, I think I already overdid it, but it's okay. It ain't too bad. It melted a little bit extra, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it work. Hopefully it still turned out right. But that's what I did wrong. Well, I think that's one of the things I did wrong when I made that pumpkin bread the first time. I think the butter was off, but hopefully I can still make something happen, y'all. We gonna see. I need all that access now, and I think I gotta put the spices next, the allspice and the nutmeg and all that. I keep forgetting to buy measuring freaking spoons from the grocery store, but it's okay. I'm gonna just kind of guesstimate. The 2 cakes I made the last 2 weeks that I was telling y'all about, they turned out pretty pretty good without me having a measuring spoon. So I'm about to see what I can make happen. It's the fact that I gotta clean all this mess up when I'm done, though. That'd be the part that I don't enjoy, having to clean the mess up. And I would clean as I go, but I'm kind of trying to talk to y'all and bake at the same time, which is a little bit challenging, but it's okay. We doing what it do, okay? We doing what it do. Okay, so what else do I need now? It says to stir in spices, salt, and baking powder. A half of a teaspoon of baking powder right here. Again, I don't have my measuring spoon, so I'm gonna have to kind of guesstimate. Let's see. I do put a little bit extra when I'm guesstimating, because when I was making that pumpkin bread, I put too little, y'all. I don't want to make that mistake again. My measurements were off, okay? They weren't just off, they was off, okay? So that's why I put a little extra. Okay, so we got the baking powder in there. What else do we need? Some salt. How much salt do we need? A pinch of salt, just a pinch of salt. There's a slight hole at the bottom of this. That's why I keep it in the bag. So I'm literally about to just sprinkle it over. I don't know if y'all can see anything coming out. It's coming from that way. Bruh, it's 2 holes in here. Okay, that should be good. So we're gonna whisk that in there. What else do we need? A teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay, so I'm gonna take off the top part. Did it get dark? I don't know why this camera be doing that. I need to figure out the settings so it don't get dark on me. Okay, a teaspoon of cinnamon. I think that's good enough. It's probably a little extra, but it's okay. Teaspoon of cinnamon right there. And then what else we need? A 1/4 of a teaspoon of nutmeg. I don't know how much a 1/4 of a teaspoon of nutmeg looks like, but I'm pretty sure that's not that much. So I'm about to put only a little bit in there. That should be good right there. Oh, and then they say fold in flour gently. I'm not sure what it means by fold the flour in. Maybe they saying like slowly put it in there, bit by bit. Maybe that's what they mean. I have no idea, child. But let me stir this up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put the flour. Did I measure the flour out yet? I don't think so. I think I need a 1/4 of a cup of flour. Oh, this smells good. It smells good already, and we just getting started. I feel like this is about to be a small cake. I didn't want it to be super small. I guess we're gonna see. Let's see what it do. Okay, y'all, so a slight change in plans. I think ChatGPT was having me make a super small cake, which I did not want. I wanted to be enough for me and my husband to eat for like a few days. So I ended up telling ChatGPT that, and then it kind of just gave me some tweaks to this whole recipe. It kind of doubled the ingredients in a way. So I added more sugar. I think I added more butter. I added some baking soda. I think I added a little bit more of some baking powder. And oh, I don't think I added the flour yet, but I'm about to transfer to this bigger bowl so that I can add the flour, some water, and then I think that might be all I need to do. And I'm gonna do that off camera real quick, and then I'm gonna come back and show y'all what we working with. Okay, y'all, your girl is back. So I don't know if I did this batter right. This is how it's looking. It said it was gonna be loose, so I don't know. I guess it's supposed to be looking like that. I don't know. But I have already put some light flour on my pan. It don't look so light on camera, but I ain't put that much. That will make sure that the cake does not stick to the pan. So now I'm about to just pour this up in here, put it in the oven, and pray that it turned out right. I'm gonna make the glaze too. I don't know if y'all can see me. I'm gonna make the glaze too, but I'm gonna probably do that off camera. I have a feeling that this cake may not turn out that good because I don't know what ChatGPT got me making, y'all. Normally I find my recipes off of Google, so this is the first time I'm making a cake from ChatGPT. But I guess we just gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see how it turned out. Okay. So, I don't know. It said to put it on 350. My oven is ready. So I'm about to put this in the oven. I'm probably gonna make the glaze off camera. I'm gonna set my timer for, I think they said this has to bake for 28 to 32 minutes. So I'm gonna set my timer. I'm gonna make the glaze, pour the glaze on there, and then I'm gonna show y'all the finishing product. Hopefully it turns out good, but we'll see. So I'll be back. Okay. I'm learning that some days don't need big breakthroughs. Sometimes faith looks like doing the next small thing in front of you, cleaning up, waiting, letting the process take its time. All right, y'all. So I just took the cake out the oven. Let me give y'all a closer look. So it does look spongy. I guess that's what ChatGPT was referring to when it said a custard inside and cakey, crisp edges, which is not really what I was going for, but I hope it at least tastes good. So I did just finish making this glaze right here. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's kind of like a cinnamon glaze I made. So I'm about to pour this on there and see. I'm gonna take a piece of this cake and see how it turns out. So let me just pour that in there. I don't even know if y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm trying to spread it all over and then make it even all throughout the edges. This kind of look like a caramel glaze, but I didn't use no caramel. This is just cinnamon. I did cinnamon, sugar, some butter, and then a little bit of water. I don't know if I should have made more. This is what it's looking like. I'm gonna taste a piece in a minute. Give me 1 second to make sure it's spread out evenly. Okay, so let me cut the edges, make sure this ain't stuck to the pan. And I'm about to just taste a little piece and see how it turned out. I normally like the middle, but I ain't gonna just take no piece from the middle. That'd be kind of bogus. Okay, let's see what it's talking about. Take a little piece. I don't like it. It's the ones that I make off camera that I end up liking. Yeah, I don't like it. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna be using ChatGPT to make another cake, because this is not good. So next time I make a cake, I'm gonna try that cinnamon one again. That cinnamon recipe I made like 2 weeks ago, that cake was fire. So I'm gonna have to remake a cake on camera that I actually like, because this is making my baking skills look terrible. But I promise y'all, I made some cakes that turned out really good. It was just off camera, so I'm gonna have to redo it. But it's all good though, it's all good. All right, y'all, although our cake did not turn out ideal, we still did something that we enjoyed. Like I said, I really do enjoy baking. It's a hobby that I've really just been getting into. And I just want to let y'all know that it's normal to go through the motions of life and to feel. Like, it's okay that you feel up sometimes. It's okay that you feel down sometimes. You just got to make sure that you don't stay in that place. Find what excites you in life. Find your purpose. Find what makes you feel alive. Because I feel like there's just so much that we could do with this life. Sometimes we're so caught up in our own points of view that we don't realize there's more outside of what we know and what we see. I hope that I said something in today's video that just sparked your thinking or just motivated you, inspired you to get up and just pick yourself up again, because there is so much more life to live. But without further ado, your girl is about to get up out of here. I'm about to get in the shower. I have not taken my shower yet because I wanted to get this cake in the oven, and I will catch you guys in next week's episode. I really hope that y'all enjoyed today's episode. I wanted to kind of change things up a little bit. I'm thinking I'm gonna do something different again next week, just to kind of keep the series exciting and not repetitive. But if you are not subscribed and you want to keep getting more content like this, feel free to stay a while, join the family. I do upload twice a week, so stay on the lookout for my videos. Like I mentioned, I dropped a video the other day, so check that out if you have not already. But I love you. Jesus Christ loves you. Peace, love, and blessings. Mwah.